Hare Krishna, dear devotees, please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So we continue to read our book, Bhagavad-Gita as it is, book written by His Glorious Sachi Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. And today we'll read verse 23, 24, and 25. So, well, let's start. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Yadi yaham navarteyam jato karmano atandritaha mama vartmano vartante manushyah partha sarvashaha. Translation. For if I ever failed to engage in carefully performing prescribed duties or partha, certainly all men would follow my path. Purport. In order to keep the balance of social tranquility for progress of spiritual life, their traditional family usages meant for every civilized 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 man. Okay. Although such rules and regulations are for conditioned soul and not Lord Krishna, because he descended to establish the principles of religion, he followed the prescribed rules. Otherwise, common man would follow in his footsteps, because he is the greatest authority. From the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is understood that Lord Krishna is performing all the religious duties at home and out of home, as required of householder. Next verse. Yutsideyur imi lokamakuryam karma sedaham sankarasya chakartasyat upahanyam imaham prajaham. Translation. If I did not perform prescribed duties, all this world would be part to renunciation. I would be the cause of creating unwanted population, and I would thereby destroy the peace of all living beings. Purport. Oh, on the course, Shastra Chikshors, teachers said about this, that Varnasankara is unwanted population. It is who is destroyed the peace of all living beings. Okay, purport. Varnasankara is unwanted population which disturbs the peace of the general society. In order to check this social disturbance, there are prescribed rules and regulations by which the population can automatically become peaceful and organized for spiritual progress in life. When Lord Krishna descendants, naturally he deals with such rules and regulations in order to maintain the prestige and necessity of such important performance. The Lord is the Father of all living entities, and if the living entities are misguided indirectly, the responsibility does to the Lord. Therefore, whenever the in general disregard of regulative principles, the Lord himself, descendants, and concerned the society. We would, however, note carefully that also we have to follow in the footsteps of the Lord. We still have to remember that we cannot imitate him. Following and imitating are not on the same level. We cannot imitate the Lord by vaulting Govardhana Hill, by lifting Govardhana Hill, as the Lord did in his childhood. It is impossible for many human beings. We have to follow his instructions, but we may not imitate him at any time. The Srimad Bhagavatam affirms, Nayat Samacharijato Namasapiyaho Anishvaraha Vinashyato Acharan Mauthyat Uttarudrothijam Visham Ishvaranam Vachah Satyam Tadva Haiva Charitam Kvachit Tesham Yatsva Cha Soyuktam Buddhimam Tat Avacharet. One should simply follow the instructions of the Lord and his empowered servants. Their instructions are all good for us, and any intelligent person will perform them as instructed. However, one should guard against trying to imitate their actions. One should not try to drink the ocean of potion in imitation of Lord Shiva. We should always consider the position of the Isharas, or those who can actually control the movement of the sun and moon as superior. Without such power, one cannot imitate the Ishwaras, who are super powerful. Lord Shiva drank poison, and the accent of swallowing an ocean. But if any common man tries to drink even a fragment of such potion, he will be killed. There are many pseudo-devotees of Lord Shiva who want to indulge in smoking ganja, marijuana, and similar intoxicating drinks, forgetting that by so imitating the acts of Lord Shiva, they are killing death very near. Similarly, there are some pseudo-devotees of Lord Krishna who prefer to imitate the Lord in his Rasalila or dance of love, forgetting their inability of lift Govardhan Hill. Forgetting their inability to lift Govardhan Hill. It is best, therefore, that one not try to imitate the powerful, but simply follow the instructions. Nor should one try to occupy their posts without qualification. There are so many incarnations of Lord without the power of the Supreme Godhead. And next verse. Saktah karmani avidhamsho yatha kurvanti bharata kuryat vidhamsh tathash tathaktas kiri kiri chikir shurloka sangraham. Translation. As the ignorant perform the duties with attachment to rules, results, the learned may similarly act, but without attachment, for the sake of leading people on the right path. Purport. A person in Krishna consciousness and a person not in Krishna consciousness are differentiated by different desires. Different desires. It's a very important point. A Krishna conscious person does not do anything which is not conducive to development of Krishna consciousness. He may even act exactly like the ignorant person who is too much attached to material activities, but one is engaged in such activities for the satisfaction of his sense gratification, whereas the other engaged for the satisfaction of Krishna. Therefore, the Krishna conscious person is required to show the people how to act and how to engage the result of action of the people of the purpose of Krishna consciousness. Act and how to engage the results action of the Krishna of the purpose of Krishna consciousness. So on these verses we again to read that if you are a leader, you have to um, you have to you have to perform your prescribed duties because you are a leader. If you're a teacher, or king, or parents, father or mother, or school teacher, you have to perform your prescribed duties. How you can understand what is your prescribed duties and your prescribed duties and not your? You can understand this by reading Bhagavad-Gita, Srimad Bhagavatam, and other books of Srila Prabhupada of Vedic wisdom. And because you're a leader and you're teaching other people how to live, you must perform the prescribed duties. And Lord is also to perform his prescribed duties because he is because he's the great teacher of three worlds of living beings. And we have to perform our prescribed duties without attachment to results. We have to do our prescribed duties. We have to work, we have to cooking, we have to wash up our horse, our house, we have to we have to walking with our children, our pets, etc. We have to do all these duties without attachment to result. And if we will do like this way, we will leading people on the right path. We have to doing these prescribing duties, thinking that I'm doing this for the Lord, for Krishna's pleasure, and all results it is for him. If we will living, and if we will live like this, and if we will doing like this way, if we will living like this, doing everything for successful, doing everything for pleasure to Krishna, our lives will be successful. And how we can to remember about this all time? By chanting spiritual name of the Lord all time, every moment, and all our life. By this, we will remember about the Lord, and will remember about our prescribed duties. So that is all for today. Thank you for watching this video till the end, and we'll see you on the next time. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.